Hello and a very big warm welcome to this special episode of the Soul Sync podcast. I'm Jason Paul. Now, if you've been listening to this podcast for a while, you will know by now that meditation is not something that has come easily to me. We've got a massive back catalogue of meditations on the Soul Sync from so many different mediums, amazing spiritual teachers, psychics and so on. And the reason why I've kind of been collecting these over a period of time is I have not found it easy to meditate, and I understand that the answer to a lot of what I'm trying to achieve in my mediumship, my kind of general well-being, and everything does tie into being able to meditate. So I've struggled with it, which is probably part of the reason why I've got so many experts on to try and find the one that works for me. My partner got me to listen to the other day an episode of Steven Bartlett's podcast where they had a spiritual leader on the show, someone who was so clever, had spent time practicing with monks and Buddhism and all sorts of things. But I'll put the episode in the show notes if you want to listen to the full Steven Bartlett episode. But the expert that Steven was interviewing essentially said that actually there's over 114 different types of meditations, and depending on you, you might find one way works for you much better than another. However, the problem is most people go to meditate, they try, they can't do it, then they give up, or they just don't stick at the practice. And this expert said essentially the reason for that is because they haven't found the right method for them. He also made some of the most profound points when talking about meditation, points that really kind of stood in my mind for a period of time afterwards, because I'd never kind of heard them explained by that. Great episode of the Steven Bartlett podcast, so I will put that in the show notes. So I have found one method that does work for me, and today we're going to be doing a meditation which is called the Little Death Exercise. Now, when I first heard of the title of this meditation, I was like, what? The Little Death Exercise? What is this all about? Well, I'm going to tell you. This dates back to shamanic practices. This meditation essentially has been used for thousands and thousands and thousands of years, dating back to druids and really, really far times. And it is used by shamanic healers or doctors or tribal leaders in order to put people into another state of consciousness. So how the exercise works, and I will also put a couple of the books that referenced this particular meditation and exercise. Again, it's called the Little Death Exercise. It's been referenced in about 2 or different free books that me and my partner have been reading. And it's going to work like this. So in a moment, I'm going to lead you into a guided meditation. You'll notice there's a beautiful backing track, which I almost kind of reminds me of a savannah sunrise. And then we're going to go through an exercise of breathing in for 7 seconds through our nose, taking a nice, long, slow, deep breath, then holding for 7 seconds, and then exhaling slowly through our mouth for 7 seconds, hold for 7 seconds, and then we go through that cycle again. Now, the books that I've been reading suggest doing this for 4 minutes. Personally, I like doing it for 7 minutes. I think 7 seconds, 7 minutes, and it just kind of flows well. It also does take my mind a couple of minutes to shut off. So we're going to go into this exercise now. So if you do want to listen to this episode back without the introduction, the episode published immediately after this will just have the meditation, so you can go straight into it. So here we go. Just take a seat somewhere that you're comfortable, and make sure your mobile phone or any distractions are just switched off at this time. Now, first of all, I just want you to take a couple of deep breaths just to find yourself and become grounded. So take a nice deep breath in, hold, and exhale, letting go of any worries, troubles, or anxieties of the day, just melting away. And again, another deep breath in. Hold. And exhale. Again, all the worries and the day-to-day chattering of the mind just disappearing. So in a moment, we're going to breathe in through our nose for 7 seconds, hold for 7 seconds, out through our mouth slowly for 7 seconds, and then hold for another 7 seconds, and we will repeat this for 7 minutes. Before then, just breathing normally. So here we go. Breathe in through your nose. Hold. Breathe out through your mouth. Hold. Breathe in through your nose. Hold. Breathe out. Hold. Breathe in. 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 Hold. Breathe out. And now just breathe normally. And now you may sit for another 10 minutes and be at one with yourself and the universe around you.